Good afternoon. It's May the 12th. Time to wrap up our trading in the E-mini today. We came in today basically seeing a trading range. Thought we had one short left in the market, but really weren't sure that we'd break the 80 area. We had hoped to buy 75s, give or take, but we said it might take an 80 to get in long. And that's the way it turned out. We wanted to sell the 89 to 96 area. Those were our two sell recommendations. And right off the bat, it produced a great short. And then there were a couple of trades up here out of the 96, 95 area that produced small winners. But the two trades of the day, the first one was this one right off the opening, and then the second one was the market where it rallied up to break out of the day session high and make a new high for the day. So the first trade was software generated, the S over that bar or the S over that bar. There were 3 to 5 points for you on that particular trade. Software generated trade right here, also a mean green trade to retest this low. We do not take it out, so you got 1 to 2 points off of that. We get a lower high right here, so another software generated trade. We take it, and again we get 1 to 2 points off of it. And this sets up a beautiful retest failure trade setup for us, or a software generated trade with the letter B underneath that bar, and that gave you 3 to 11 points. That was a trade. Software generated trade right here, the letter B under that bar, that gave you 3 to 4 points. Then we get a head and shoulders pattern, the right shoulder's right here, and that's a scratch. We move our stop to break even after 2 bars, and that trade went nowhere. This letter B trade set up next for us, and we got 1 point out of that. Then we have our retest failure trade that we love to take, and it's another head and shoulders pattern, so we take that, and that gave you 3 to 4 points. Wish we'd caught this low right here, but we didn't. Enter the market here off the software generated trade, and it gave you just 3 points. Another software generated trade off the new high gave you just 3 points, and right here is a retest failure trade or a software generated trade with the letter B that gave you 3 to 5 points. And then for our last trade of the day off of this letter S right here, a software generated trade that gave you 1 to 2 points, so we hung it up at that point in time and did not take any more trades. There were 12 total trades possible. If you'd taken every one of them and pulled the minimum amount out of each one of them, not the maximum, you would have had 25 points. Today we were fortunate we had 0 losers. That's not usually the case. Usually we do have a couple of 3 losers. But today we were able to dodge that bullet. If you'd like to know more about us, come to our website, www.cnfuturestrading.com. At the website you'll get information on the software and our trading methodologies. To further encourage you to take a look at us, we offer you 5 free days in the main trading room where we trade crude, gold, the euro, the 30-year bond, the 10-year note, and the E-mini. Contact us via email at info@cnfuturestrading.com or call us directly at 312-361-3895. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the main room for your 5-day free trial offer. In the meantime, I wish you good trading.